Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, whatever time you're tuning in to this video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Truly Esoteric, where, of course, we're going to be doing your readings. Um, yeah, so just starting this channel, I have to tell you guys, first and foremost, this is probably like my third time trying to record a video. I've tried on 2 other devices so far, and I kid you not, I've always run into some form of technical problems. And I'm just like, God, I don't know, like, are you blocking me? Are you slowing me down? Like, what is going on, universe? I am confused. Do I quit? Or is this just something that I have to push through? So I believe it's something that I have to push through. Last week I did a new moon reading and I really wanted to upload that one. That one was, to me, was so good, so powerful. But I guess it just wasn't the right time for me to get that message out. But I will say the overall message from that reading was all about ascension. And it was, very fitting for the new moon, for this new manifestation period that we are in. Really, it was really like a really great message. If it's meant for me to get it out there, it'll come out because, time is not linear. It just doesn't go one way. It's never ending. It's always going. Time is just an illusion in a sense. So the reading can always happen to you or happen for you at any moment, at any designated time when it's fit to happen to or for you. But today, I'm trying to, get a feel of how I want to run this channel. But so far, I'm just going to do an overall message of, for the collective, and we'll see how that goes. So I've already meditated. I've already prayed over and cleansed my decks. I'll be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks today, and trust me, they're not all tarot. They are mostly oracle, where usually with oracle cards I usually just draw maybe 1 or 2 after doing a tarot reading. So we'll just see how spirit moves, how spirit flows, how things happen. But I will say that this message is for the week of March 8th through the 15th. Message. So this card deck right here is from the Mythical Goddess Tarot, which is right up there in the corner. I love this. Let me see what popped out. I am going to, if it's meant to come out, it's meant to come out. I'm just not done shuffling. So I am going to continue shuffling and like, oh, that was terrible. Let me try that again. Oh my gosh, that is embarrassing on how to start a video. It's okay. I like to do things in the raw. It happens. This is life. Okay, well, this one fell out. Child consciousness. All right. Child consciousness. Right now, that is the overall theme, is child consciousness. And with this tarot deck, I definitely love to just read what it says in the manual. As you can see, Mythical Goddess Tarot. I love to read what's in the manual. And then I also get my feel for it. I listen to the messages that come through. And then I move on from there. So, Child of Wind consciousness. This free-spirited child of wind is pure consciousness filled with the wonder of life as she flies on her dragonfly without judgment or agenda. She is open to all possibilities aloft in the present moment of eternity. The wind child is here to help you come free of any perspective of limitation. She will help you release your opinions, agendas, and past memories and open your mind to the unlimited possibilities all around you. She brings a purity of consciousness that is your birthright so that you may see with a perspective that is free and open to all opportunity. So this card right here, I'm going to have to turn this light down because it is bright and I want you guys to be able to see. Hold on. I just don't want it to mess up my setup that I got going on here. Where's the turn up button? There we go. Make it a little bit better so you don't get that glare. This card, I feel like there is someone who feels like they are stuck, they are trapped. They don't know which way to go next. What's the next move? What are you supposed to be doing? I feel like you have completely lost touch with that child inside of you. Like there's blockages and you just know how to get through. And I feel like in order to get through those blockages, those limitations, you have to connect to that inner child, that is within you. It's almost like, you're trying to go after a dream. You're trying to go after a goal, a mission. There's something, but it's like there's nothing but blockages in front of you. There's nothing but blockages in your way. And in order for you to get through those blockages, because this is March, this is the time for manifestation, this is the time for abundance, this is the time for prosperity. In order for you to really tap in, you have to tap into that inner child, that little girl or that little boy that's within you. Like, do meditation work around, tapping in to your to the younger you. Like, what dreams did you have when you were growing up? What dreams did you let slip away? That's so crazy because it's like this reading is so coinciding with the reading from last week. So I'm just praying that you guys are actually able to get this message. Because I feel like the overall energy, especially on the planet with what we're going through right now, is like a lot of hardships. A lot of hardships that a lot of us are facing. But it's like, the time is now. Mother creativity. Yeah, so maybe someone has to really dive deep into their creative nature. Someone let their creativity dream slip away. They let their creativity dream go to the wayside. You really have to tap into that inner child so that inner child can help you tap into that creativity, because your abundance, your prosperity comes from that creative aspect, that creative nature. Definitely tap into that creativity part of you. I mean, I don't know if it's, trust me, because I'm doing it right now, okay? But I mean, like, I hear painting. If someone has always dreamt of painting, now is the time. Think of the artwork that you did as a child, and think of you now as an adult and how you can take that artwork and transform it into something that's more fitting to who you are right now. Somebody's supposed to be a painter, and they claim, oh, painters, they don't make the money, X, Y, and Z. Yes, they do. Especially when you have God or the universe or whatever it is that you just subscribe to, whenever you have that with you. Death. The death card came out. The death card, you have to let go of whatever's holding you back. It's almost like let go of those limiting beliefs. Death to those limiting beliefs, because after death, there's going to be a rebirth. That rebirth is waking up that inner child within you. Waking up that inner child within you to tap into that creativity. But you have to let go of limiting beliefs. 100%. So once again, going right back to the artists, people are like, artists, they can't make money painting. Yes, you can. Especially if you have source behind you. But you have to let go of, basically, like, let go of what people put on you. Let go of any type of negativity that people might have placed upon your life, the words that people have spoken, because trust, they always say, life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Other people's words can affect you if you allow it to affect you. I mean, words are spelled, they're curses, So people can definitely transmit or transfer that negative energy onto you. So you have to let go of all of that. If you have to do some type of spiritual ritual, something that's going to, bring you joy. Something that's going to bring you joy. I feel like that joy aspect comes from the death of what people might have placed upon you, comes from that negative energy. After you let go of that negative energy, then you will find the joy. And whenever I think about joy, I always think about childlike, because as children are so innocent. I work with children. I've been a teacher for plenty of years, and I see the innocence in children. I see the joy and the happiness that comes from children. The joy and the happiness that comes from working with children, okay? For me. But there is a joy, there is an innocence, there's purity when it comes towards children. Like, they are so innocent, they're pure, but at the same time, child, they are raw. Okay, they are raw, they are real, but there's a lot of joy. But it's like you have to let go of those limiting beliefs. So if it, doing a spiritual bath, spiritual ritual, you know, making sure that you're meditating, praying, whatever it is that you do, just to cleanse, you know, cleanse your space. Sage, okay? You see my sage? And I got my sage for all my chakras, all right? Palo Santo, I got my Palo Santo up there too. You know, cleanse. Florida water, you know, whatever the case may be. I mean, I was a Christian once upon a time. You have your olive oil, your holy oil, you know, whatever it is that you subscribe to and how you cleanse your space. Cleanse your space. I'm really feeling that you need to cleanse your space, and not just your physical space, but of course your body, your mental, your spiritual, your body. And initiation. I am going to get some more clarity about this initiation card. I kind of feel like I know what it means. So this is the deity Mary Magdalene. Initiation. To me, she looked like she's pregnant, and I feel like that's being pregnant with purpose, being pregnant with creativity. I'm just going to get some more clarity on that one. I just have to find the correct number in here. I see Mother Mary. Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't want any dead air on here, so I'm just going to talk till I can find the page that I'm looking for. Lord have mercy. All right. So according to the book, this book right here, Mary Magdalene, which was Christ's wife, a beloved archetype bride of the eternal bridegroom, the incarnation of love, fertility, compassion, and wisdom. Yes, you are full of purpose. You are pregnant with purpose. Mary was the high priestess of initiation who anointed Jesus at the banquet table, and after his death, a right reserved only for brides. The high priestess is Isis at the time on earth. Her anointment proclaimed Christ's kingship and initiated him into the hieros gamos, or sacred marriage, the cosmic union of the feminine and masculine. I'm sorry if you hear the wind. Listen, it is windy as I don't know what up here. Mary was honored. Yep, Mary was the honored witness of Christ's resurrection and carried his line forward. In her green robe of fertility, she carries the seed of her beloved into the world. Her golden halo of roses represents her grace and purity of love and wisdom. Mary Magdalene is the blessed and enlightened one, the restored bride of the sacred feminine. She initiates all through her anointment of love with the wisdom of the sacred mysteries. Mary is here to remind you that you hold the sacred womb and doorway to life through your divine feminine essence, regardless of your gender. Her power to anoint through the rites of initiation are available to you as you remember the ancient wisdom and teachings that live in your cellular memory. Honor Mary through the reverence of your holy essence and the power of your inner high priestess as a bride of spirit where all creation is restored. So yes, this is restoration. This is being filled with new possibilities. This is you creating, getting ready to create and bring forth your purpose. Okay, so but the thing is, death has to come first. Ending of old cycles, ending of whatever it is that's holding you back, so that you can give birth to your purpose. But of course, you have to tap into that child consciousness. Get back to that child consciousness. Okay, get back to that creativity. Get back to being creative, whatever it is that you're working on. Maybe I just looked at my tattoo, okay? So maybe you might be a tattoo artist, you know? Or maybe you're able to draw really great tattoos for people. Tap into that. Listen, there's a line out there for everyone, okay? Which line are you going to walk? Which path are you going to take? Because with all of that comes your joy. A lot of you are holding yourselves back because of the false beliefs or the false narratives that other people has placed upon you. In order for you to really get that joy, come on now, you have to let those things go. People are always going to talk at the end of the day. That's one thing I've learned. People will always talk at the end of the day. Okay? They always going to talk at the end of the day. But you know what you do? You let them talk, all right? Ain't nobody got time for all of that. You let them talk. You let them say or think what it is that they want to say or think. You let that, you know, when I was a child, you know, I'm rubber, you glue, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. Hello, sometimes we got to tap right back into that child consciousness, okay? And bring it right back. We can find that joy tapping into that child consciousness and bring it right back to them. Listen, you say what you want to say, however you feel. That's you, boo-boo. That's not me, okay? That is not me whatsoever. That is not me whatsoever. Let's see. Any more messages coming about for creativity? Let's see what's next. What's coming next? Okay, there's a lot of cards I want to come out, but I'm just gonna. That's it. Okay. So right now we have the Two of Swords and we have the Moon card. We have the Two of Swords and we have the Moon card. Now, I think it's almost like, what happens at night? To me, what happens at night is a lot of restoration. A lot of restoration happens during the nighttime, right? Rest happens during the nighttime. Excuse me, sorry. I have to get a drink of water. Lord, I apologize. Woo, my throat is dry. Excuse me. I also feel like a lot of realizations happen during the nighttime, especially during the sleep time. So I feel like when the moon popping out, it's almost like something. It's almost like an illusion, because during the nighttime, of course, we dream. It's almost like something is an illusion. It's almost like the words that people have spoken is only an illusion that it is that you kind of subscribe to. Yeah, it's almost like you've allowed whatever it is that they've said to you. Whatever it is that they said to you, you really allowed it to become your truth. And you've been stuck in that truth, that false truth, let me correct myself, that false truth for way too long. Yep. Yep. You're facing a difficult situation. It's almost like you're feeling like you don't know which way to turn, which way to go. It's like you've really believed the naysayers for so long that you've been trapped in this illusion. And now you're just like, how do I break free from being trapped in the illusion? Yes, it's easy for me to say, like, break free, let it go. But how do you get to that point? What do you have to do in order to break free of those false narratives that people have really placed upon your life? It's almost like you've been deceived. Ooh. There's some deception that has happened. I feel like this reading is taking a turn for something else, but we're going to get some more clarity. A deception definitely has happened to someone, It's like you believed something that someone had said to you, and you've held that truth for so long that you don't know how to let go. How do you let go of that false narrative? How do you let go of that false narrative? How do you let go of that false narrative? Page of Wands. When I think of Page of Wands, I think of someone who's immature. It's almost like someone who is immature in, I'm not even sure which sense at this point right now, but someone who is immature casts these negative words upon you. But it's almost like, there's an opportunity that's going to come from all of this. There's some type of clarity that's going to come from all of this, where you're going to be able to say, you know what? Whatever it is that they said about me, it doesn't matter. There's going to be some form of understanding that's going to come. It's going to be like, whatever they think about me, it doesn't matter. Because I am going to tap back into my child consciousness. As I said, Page of Wands, someone who's young, immature. It could have happened, somebody could have said something to you as you were a child. Somebody could have said something to you as a child, and you completely believed it. You completely believed it. But it's like, it's time for you to let that go. How do you let it go? Or what's going to happen after you let that go? Because I said how you let it go is by, definitely cleansing and whatnot. But what's going to happen after you let that go? Nine of Cups. You're going to be able to actually finally enjoy life's purpose. Your cups are going to be full. If you look at him, he is happy. I am sorry, there is a glare. He is happy. His cups are full, and he's ready to give his cup to someone else. Not his personal cup, but he's ready to give a cup to someone else. He finally found the joy that he's been seeking. You will find the joy that you've been seeking, but you definitely have to do some cleansing. You definitely have to do some work. So now, let's see, we're going to focus on the chakras. This is my first time using this deck, and this deck is really big, okay? My hands are not that big, all right? And this deck is like the size of my palm. So I'm sitting here trying to shuffle, and I feel kind of discombobulated, but it's okay. I'm going to get it. I am going to get it. So let's see, which chakra can we focus on? Open your heart chakra. Open your heart to the divine love that is present. So, this is the infinite wisdom of the chakras. So, Krishna Radha, the heart chakra. In order, you have to open that heart chakra, because opening the heart chakra will allow that joy to come in, will allow that purpose to be birthed, will allow that creativity to come through. We're letting go of the past. We're doing our cleansing. We're doing our breath work. We're doing our rituals. We're releasing all those spells that people has tried to cast upon us, those spells that we thought were real, but we realized that those are nothing but false narratives. And we're really tuning into that heart space, that heart chakra. It's like whatever it is that you want to work on, once you let go and you open that heart chakra, it's going to be nothing but love, joy, peace, positivity that is going to come through for you. So open your heart to divine love that is present. The divine pair has surfaced now to highlight the need for attention to love and partnership. And here's the thing. Love and partnership doesn't mean only like, someone, a romantic partner. It could be a business partner. It could be a sister, a brother, an auntie, or uncle. It could be it could even be that person who has spoken ill about you. It could be your aunt who probably talked down on you. It could be an uncle who probably talked down on you. It could be a child who probably talked down on you. It's time to release the negativity, release whatever kind of stronghold you think that they have. Let it go, open up, and be receptive. Be receptive. It's okay to forgive. Once you forgive, you just allow certain things to just fall by the wayside. It doesn't even bother you anymore. Trust me, it takes a lot more energy to hold anger towards someone than it is to forgive that person. Doesn't mean that you got to be in their face all the time, but it is okay to just forgive. You know what? I forgive you. And I will not allow you to bring me to that dark place in my life ever again. It's time to revitalize that dream. Okay? Fully focus on your purpose. You are getting ready to give birth to your purpose, to your creative purpose. But you must first tap into that love. It's almost like you've been missing this part of your life for a long time. And now's the time to really tune in to yourself, tune into your desires, tune into your wishes, tune into your wants. And manifest that, okay? Get to it, boo-boo. Manifest the hell up out of whatever it is that you want in your life. Co-create. You are a co-creator with the universe, with the Most High, with the source. Co-create. Sorry, my alarm just went off. I apologize. So now you want to feel divine love with your purpose. So I want you to open your heart to divine love with your purpose. Let's see if we have any angel messages for you. This deck is coming from the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy Oracle card deck. As I said, I like to only pull one Oracle card just for a final message, or just for that solidification of the messages that we just received. And I just saw a card try to fall out, but I don't know where it went, so we're going to try again. I am trying to shuffle on camera, but the way how this camera is set up, my arms are not that long, okay? They are kind of short. Let's see. Okay, I've been on here for a while now. Oh, what's interesting enough is we talked about the heart. Now it's time to talk about your third eye chakra. Time to really get into that spiritual aspect. Open up that third eye. It is safe for you to see the energy of love. Hello. Come on now. Confirmation. We're going right back to the love. In all forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Some of you might be having visions of what it is that you want to bring forth into this world. Now's the time. You might be having visions. It could be of even of someone who you want to bring in, maybe a soulmate. Now's the time. But it's really time to dive deep. This is a beautiful card. I know that ring light is just like all over the place. I am sorry. Terrible. I will fix that next time. Maybe if I put it out here. No, that's too far. All right. Sorry. What was I saying? Soulmate energy. Yes. Even though this isn't really a love reading, but you know, readings can go any which way. Okay. You just go with the flow. I flow with spirit. So it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. I know I just read that. I read it again. Oh, well, I was talking about the art. Listen, you will understand. I be all over the place sometimes, but I always bring it back. All right. So, yes. So definitely time to really get in tune with the spiritual aspect. Get in tune with the spiritual aspect of your life. Really time to settle down. It doesn't have to be romantically, but I'm saying settle down with yourself. Meditate. Pray, journal. There's so much work that you can do when it comes towards cleansing and healing, like that's out there, to really tap back into that child consciousness, okay? So that you can ultimately get that joy. Because as I say, you want your cup to runneth over. You want your cups to be filled, all right? And now, final message from my Moonology Oracle deck. I think this is probably like one of my favorite Oracle card decks ever. Ever. I love this card deck. And yes, I sing. No, I don't sing, but I like to pretend I can sing. Ooh, wow. Balance, okay? A win-win outcome is in the forecast, okay? Full moon in Libra. We have those scales. We have that balance. So let me read you this final message because whew, this message is definitely like, yeah. One for the collective, one for transformation, one for confirmation. So full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. I hope you guys listen. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship, which I feel like this is what this reading really is about, professional in a sense. And professional doesn't only mean like go into someone's business, but professional could be your business, you know? Or professional could be that relationship with yourself, okay? I have a fun relationship with myself. I have a professional relationship with myself, okay? But it could mean a number of things. So it's like there is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. So maybe it could be that person who you might need to forgive. Okay? Time to find that balance. Time to forgive. Let go of what's falling away from you. Let go of what no longer benefits you, like those negative words or those negative thoughts. Let go of that negative past energy. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. So even if that person really hurt you, see through the eyes of love. Everything is going right back to love right now. Right back to love for that person who hurt you in the past. Okay? And it is okay to focus on yourself for a while so that you can get right back into that child consciousness, so that you can find joy. It's all about balance. So the negativity that they gave you, that they projected upon you, let it go. Look through the lens of love. Tune in and tap into that heart chakra. so that you can find that balance. Okay? Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. And now is a great time for a makeover. Okay, so listen, you've probably been holding on to the past for too long. Time for a spiritual makeover. Maybe you allowed those words to really affect your physical appearance. It is, listen, if you got it, go to the store and buy yourself something new. Go to the salon. Go get your nails done, toes done. I mean, hello. Go get a manicure, pedicure, go get a facial. Do something for you. Get into that love aspect. Find that balance, okay? And definitely do that spiritual work upon yourself. All right? So, once again, final message, find that balance so that you can heal. And once again, definitely tune into that heart chakra so that you can heal that heart. Tune into spirit, tune into source, tune into God, whatever it is that you call the Most High. Let go of the past, because at the end of the day, we want to tap into our childhood consciousness. Let go of everything that no longer serves you so that you can find joy. And once you find joy, hello, your cup is going to runneth over. I hope you enjoyed. So stay tuned because there's going to be more coming up for everyone. As I said before, like I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to run this channel, but this is my first video that's going to post. Okay, I'm speaking it. Okay, it's going to post. But you guys have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed evening. Whatever it is, I hope this really resonated with you. And if so, please like, share, comment. And I want to know in the comments below, down there, okay? Down there. I want to know if this reading resonated with you. And I mean, let me know, like, did you forgive that person? How did it turn out? Are you really ready to give birth to your purpose, to your passion, to your desires, to that life that you really want to live? Till next time, stay blessed.